A virus which affects the lungs and airways. Boy, it sounds a lot like COVID-19, doesn't it? However, it's another illness going around right now as cases of RSV are increasing right here in the area in the Cedar Valley. KWW reporter Diego Hernandez live right now in the studio to tell us what doctors, why they are concerned about this RSV increase. Tell us more, Diego.
Well, RSV, or respiratory syncytial virus, is nothing new. Cases usually come up every year. But in the winter, doctors say numbers are a bit high this early on, and they're not even sure why. The start of school could be a part of it, but the ones most affected by this virus are young children around the age of 2 and under. Now, trouble breathing and dehydration are some of the worst symptoms that can lead to hospitalizations. Most cases, however, result in normal cold-like symptoms like a cough and runny nose. A Unity Point Health pediatrician says if your child has symptoms of RSV, you can treat it at home unless symptoms get worse.
Peak of illness is 3 to 5 days. It usually gets better after about 7 to 10 days. Those symptoms are continuing to improve, but that cough with RSV can really last 6 to 8 weeks. Ways that parents can help their kids at home are just using saline in the nose, suctioning out all that mucus to help them move air a little bit better to those lower airways, and then helping give them smaller, more frequent feeds or fluids to help keep them hydrated.
And symptoms of RSV can align with those of COVID-19. So if it is a school-aged child who's sick, it's recommended they stay home until a doctor can clear them to go back to the classroom. And patients can be tested for RSV, but in most cases, it's diagnosed with an exam. Dr. Bentley says testing is usually reserved for kids at high risk for hospitalizations being sick with RSV. Diego Hernandez, News 7 KWWL.
Diego, thanks for the update tonight. Children under the age of 2, premature babies, and kids with other underlying health conditions fall into the group who are considered to be at high risk for RSV. Now, Dr. Bentley, whom you heard there in the story from Diego, she says if you see your child kind of sucking in their stomach and working harder to breathe, you should obviously contact your personal physician.